Hey, what's up guys, Madar Trugood Development. In this video, I'm going to show you the easiest and quickest way to switch out the rope in your old wood weighted sash windows. Check it out. Okay guys, these are the tools that I'm going to use. Nothing special. Hammer, pry bar, must have a pry bar. Rope, I have this cut to measure. I'm going to show you how to get the proper measurement for the length of the rope. I'm also going to leave a description, a link in the description, or just information on the rope that I got. Electrical tape, knife, chisel in case you need to clear some things, and scissors. I actually use those to cut the rope so you get a nice cut, not feathered. And I'm going to use the electrical tape also to tape this around so it's nice and smooth to work with. And of course, a bench to support you. This is our target window. As you can see, the rope is broken. So basically what this means is it's snapped in half. So the weight is somewhere inside that wall. I'm going to show you how to get to it. And the other part of this rope is in the window sash. So we'll cover all that here. Okay guys, the first thing we want to do is get the sash out, and I'm going to show you how to do that. There's usually a trim piece. This is a trim piece right here. You can tell where it attaches to this one. So we're going to need to remove this one, and this will come right up. I'm going to use my knife to get all the paint out of the way. Then I'm going to use my pry bar and the hammer. I use this end because it's sharper, so I don't want to damage the wood. Nice and easy. You don't want to go crazy on this. You don't want to break it. You could use the chisel here if you want to. There you go. That's all I'm looking for. Just a little opening for me to go in. Now, when you pry this, you don't go out. You come up on it like this. So basically like that. Don't go in all the way because then you're catching the window. This is only about a 3/4 inch piece. All right, and remove this. Set aside. Now this window, this rope is still attached, so it's going to be pulling this way. So just be careful when you're taking it out. And guys, here's another tip. If you're working with only one side of the rope, meaning this one is not cut where you can take the window sash out, you're gonna need some sort of shim. So you push this up and then stick a shim right in there, and that should keep it in place. Next is we're gonna remove those covers. Seeing these old windows, that's all they had, a cover so you can access, or an access point to the weights. So first I'm gonna use my knife, again, just to clear the paint. Chisel. Now, it's not gonna come out because there's a lip on these access pieces, and I'm gonna show you what I mean by that. The best way, in my opinion, to do it without any tools is grab your pry bar, and again, gently push out on this whole piece right here. Just realized that for some reason my footage got corrupted and I already took this thing out. So I'm gonna try to recap some of this stuff. This is what the access panel looks like. You could see there's a little lip right here, 1/8 of an inch, and that's what is used to secure this in place. So basically, let me jam this in there. Kind of working backwards here. I hate when I lose footage. Okay, so this guy was just basically in there. Okay, something like this, and then when you pry this open, you see the movement, you see how it's moving like that. It's gonna separate this, and you could come down here, do the same thing, push out, right? All the way, little by little, okay? And then you're gonna have just enough room that you can get this guy out. I open and then just kind of pull out. Once you take this out, you can access the weights. This is what this one looked like. It was right in there. Okay, and you just, take it out. Sometimes these weights will have imperfections, meaning some welding or whatever on the sides, which makes them a little thicker. So same thing, pry this open and pull the weight out at the same time. Next is we're gonna drop our rope from up top and then tie it into the weight. Guys, I don't know if I mentioned the nose pliers. I don't know if it was there or not, but anyways, I use it to get this rope out. And I know you might be thinking, well, just cut it. We don't want to do that before we measure the amount of rope that we're gonna need. So if you have multiple windows, you can only do this one time. So you take this piece and this piece. Sometimes these are difficult to bring out, but we'll add like 1.5 inches or something to it. So you take these two together, okay? And you match them and then get your piece of rope. Here's a tip, guys. If you just snake this down, it's gonna give you a hard time. I've done this before. To make the job easier, grab a screw. Essentially, you're gonna add some weight to this end with your electric tape. Attach the two together and then drop it down. It's gonna make your life so much easier. When I'm doing this, I like to be on a higher position, hence the bench. And let's see, sometimes this is tricky. Slowly get a feel of where this rope is going. All right, maybe we're good. I think we're good. Yep. There we go. All right. And now just throw a little knot in here so this doesn't go anywhere on you. If you're worried, you can grab a screw, a long screw, and just kind of throw it in there. And that will ensure that this is not gonna go anywhere. Take the screw off, bring this bad boy, put a knot on it. Nothing special here, I'll try to do 2 knots. And this is why you want this cotton rope, because it has more friction. Throw this bad boy back in there. Make sure this is not happening right here, so push that out. Now I'd like to bring this knot down so I don't have a lot of slack. I'm just gonna tape them. Pull on this, hold it in your other hand, so now you can work with this. You have a lot of slack to work with, so you're not fighting the weight. This arm or this hand is holding the weight for you. Push this down. There's really no easy way to do this if you're doing it by yourself. Hey guys, this is a better angle to show you exactly what I'm doing. So I just put this rope in the channel. I fed it through that hole and down and tied my knot right here. Now be careful here not to get your fingers caught. So what you want to do is you want to drop the window down, throw it in. See how I'm putting it back in there? Hold the window here and let go. And that's it. Now what we want to do is put the access panel back in. Same way we took it out. Make sure this doesn't happen. It needs to sit. Let me show you something. There is a notch right here for it, specific. Okay, so it needs to sit right there. So don't just drop it in. Make sure it sits nice. There you go. Okay, now you want to punch this back in. You want to use a scrap piece of wood. There you go. Bead a caulk right here will hold this in place. Back to the trim. Make sure this is flush. All done. Clean up, you're good to go. And there you go, guys. Hope you found the video helpful. If you did and you like it, please give me a thumbs up, share it with your friends. Hey, most of you watching the channel are not subscribed. It will help me quite a bit if you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. It's the only way to support the channel. See you guys on the next one.